Well, this is the sixth time that the speed camera here on Parkside Drive has been cut down, having many residents waking up this morning to see the camera missing. But just about a week ago, security camera has been set up in the neighborhood, having some people hoping they will finally get answers into who could be cutting down the speed camera. Off of Parkside Road, a metal rod is all that's left after being cut down.
My first thought is the alternative is just take your foot off the gas a bit instead of, waking up in the middle of the night, cutting a camera down.
The camera, which has been the target of vandals over the past few months, was reinstalled just last week after it was chopped down back in April. It's become an all too common occurrence for residents in the neighborhood who are now used to the sight of a missing camera near the road that is notorious for speeding.
You see so much speeding. You see people going over 100 kilometers per hour. They recently got someone going 154 kilometers per hour. That's nearly 4 times the posted speed limit on Parkside Drive. Parkside Drive is a city-designated community safety zone that doesn't meet any of the city's minimum safety standards.
The first camera was initially installed back in November. It was a move made by the city after 2 seniors were killed in a multi-vehicle crash at the intersection of Parkside Drive and Spring Road back in 2021. The city has repeatedly condemned the vandalism, adding that tampering of the device has allowed for dangerous speeding to continue. Nearly 68,000 tickets have been issued since the first camera was installed, generating $7 million in fines. And just last week, a surveillance camera was installed at the Parkside Drive site overlooking the speed camera. But that doesn't have all residents convinced it will stop the vandals.
People are just going to continue cutting it down. Unless the Toronto Police actually want to do something and hang out here and do a sting rather than ticketing cyclists in High Park, which is just around the corner. I think it's just a waste of time for us and for the contractor who's dealing with the camera.
Now, Toronto Police have yet to provide any information into whether or not the security cameras were running overnight or into the early morning, but they are continuing to ask those who were in the area last night and may have any information or have witnessed anything to contact police. For City News in Toronto, I'm Alessandra Carneiro.